Clix, Batman Booga, and Iamzo won FNCS by 1,400 points. A 500-point difference. Peterbot got 11th place. One of the most craziest, and I ain't gonna lie, I was not expecting this. You probably weren't expecting this either. Dude, big shout out to Clix for getting first place. We are going to be reacting to the Clix world record win in FNCS. Everyone who qualified for the groups. This is K-Dog's video. Make sure y'all go subscribe to K-Dog if y'all not already. K-Dog's already a W. He always lets me react to his content. He's on the road to 100K. Oh my goodness. I am excited for this because I am so beyond surprised about the fact that Clix got a first place. No offense to Clix, but like, it was kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy to see that he's got this first. Let's see it.
Winning by almost 500.
That's insane. That was literally almost 500 points, bro. Oh my goodness, that's absurd, bro.
I don't know if you guys need to rewind what I just said. Your eyes do not deceive you. I am not lying to you guys. They legit won by almost 500 points.
So
we
gross.
also got a bunch of drama on EU.
Fortnite beefs will always be top tier. I ain't gonna lie. Fortnite beef? I don't know. I gotta figure this out. There's no way, right?
That we are going to be seeing in the group stages, as well as what group they are actually in. Real quick before video starts, though, please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new.
Like I've always said, make sure you go subscribe to K-Dog. He's almost at 100K. We're on the grind to 100K, so make sure you guys subscribe as well. Helps out a lot. Use his creator code if you want to support him, or use mine, AJ7Matrix, in the item shop.
Let's start off this video by just going over the absolute dominant performance from the trio of Clix, Batman, Booga, and Iamzo.
So already you can see they did 14 matches and got 5 wins out of 14. That is absurd. That's a lot of wins. And granted, I've always said Batman Booga's underrated. Dude, a lot of my chat dogs on Iamzo, but like I got his back. Like Iamzo's low-key like underrated as well. Clix is Clix, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a qualifying warrior, as a lot of people say, and that's no diss to him. It's just like he's always been good at qualifying, so I'm really curious to see kind of like on the future that's gonna happen with this competitive, how he's gonna do, and hopefully he does better, you know, than before, because we still need to see a first place. The farthest he's ever gotten is a 4th, so we're always trying to see that first. And like I said, I'm a big fan of Batman Booga, so that's good to see.
These guys were able to finish with 1,450 points today, which is a world record, most points in the play-in, and I'm pretty sure it is also just the most points.
I know you know.
Yeah, that has to be the most points ever, right? Assumingly, by the way, I'm recording a video. I don't know how there's someone in my chat. That's crazy. Why is there someone in my Twitch chat, bro?
In general, this entire season, they were able to win 5 out of their 14 games. They had a total of 365 elims.
What? 365 elims, Genki. That's crazy. That's what 365 elims is absurd,
which
bro.
Was over like 120 more than second place.
120 kills more than second place is even crazier, bro.
And this trio had an average placement of 3.2 throughout 14 total matches. I know this is still opens at the end of the day, so I'm not trying to like gas it too much, but this is still one of the most like insanely dominant performances we have seen in Fortnite in a while. And I do still need to see how this team is going to perform in the actual group stages, but we might have some competition to Peterbot's trio now.
Fortnite's opening? Okay, I was gonna say this. This is the most Peterbot type of like competition ever. Cause like granted we got a little bit of competition before, but this is another level of competition. Like we might actually see someone else win compared to Peterbot. Like we've seen too many FNCSs now where Peterbot's winning, and people are saying competitive is dying because of that. You can let me know in the comments below what you think of that personally, if competitive is dying because of Peterbot dogging on everybody. But I honestly think 100% that this is a really good thing to see, that Clix is doing really good, because then there's competition against Peterbot.
Now, if I just read you guys their best games from today, it was a 21 elimination 13th.
Golly. Oh my goodness, bro. 21 kills 13th, 28th kills 1st, 27 kill 1st, 5th place 32, 34 kills 2nd, 1st place 41 elims, and then 4th is 28 elims. That is all 20 kill plus, and the lowest they got was 13th. And they got 5 wins.
28 elimination win, 27 elimination win, 32 elimination 5th, 32 elimination 2nd, a 41 elimination win, and a 28 elimination 4th. These guys really did look...
Yo, what am I hearing, bro? Chill out. Yo, can I close this? I thought that was the video. It was my Fortnite.
So insane today. And Clix is also going to be in Group 1, so he will literally be playing again on Sunday now.
Ooh, he's gonna be playing on Sunday. That's crazy. I bet.
I'll go
Can't wait to see
a lot
that.
more in depth with groups after I go over the actual leaderboard. So let's go do second place of Video, Cooper, and Sphinx, who I think
Cooper's a good team as well. I think a lot of people think that Cooper's overhyped, but I think he does really good. He did really good with Kanata's team, and now seeing him good with Vidil and Sphinx is cool to see.
I think these guys still...
And Sphinx starting to stream more, which is cool to see as well.
Just based off of what we have seen in set lobby finals, you kind of have to say they are still just the second best team on NA. I think Clix's trio really does have a real argument to be top 3 now though, but Vidil, Cooper, and Sphinx were able to finish with 956 points. They were able to win 4 out of their 18 games and finished with 187 total elims.
Dude, 197 elims is still insane. Ew, is that a foot? Bro, 197 elims, that's still insane. Granted, first had like over 300, but like that was crazy.
Third place was Rapid Kanata in both.
Dude, I love Kanata. My fault. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good player. I still think Kanata's underrated, but this is a good team. Rapid, Kanata, and Bolts. Bolts is insanely good. He's starting to have more of a come up as well, and Rapid's definitely a decent player as well. But this is a good trio. I can see this getting minimum like 3rd to 2nd place anytime.
It's on 948. Now this trio has some, I don't know if I want to necessarily call it like controversial stuff going on with them, but in a lot of these games, Bolts is literally not even in their call, and he is just straight up trading meme coins for like half of the game. And
what? Bolt is AFK trading meme coins, but don't worry guys, Kanata and Rapid are figuring out new ways to communicate with him. Okay, like to each their own, but that's mad disrespectful. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because like, this is their job, you know what I mean? Whether you want to look at it or not, this is their job. You know, and you decided to trio with them. So you're gonna make the other people in your trio lose out on money because you're trying to make money yourself. That's so dumb. What? Bolts, I'm gonna keep it a bug, bro. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm calling what you're doing dumb. Like, this situation is dumb, bro. You, like, making other people lose money because you want to make money is crazy.
And he's just straight up trading meme coins for, like, half of the game. And sometimes Kanata and Rapid are even just playing these games out as a duo. It is kind of sad that we might be seeing the Bolts retirement soon after the...
Retirement after, like, 3 seasons is crazy, bro. Bro, there's no...
this season, but I still do think that this trio is really good, even though they are not like fully locked in right now. 4th place is the brand new trio of Noxy, Virgo, and Curly on 847. 5th is Victor V, Skittles, and Chimp on 833. 6th is Shadow
the Elder.
Skittles is good. I like Skittles. Skittles like a decent trio. 100%. I can't. What do you mean Bolt is retiring? He's played like 4 seasons at most. We've known him for like 4 seasons at most. I'm really confused when some of these people simply just like stop playing Fortnite. You know what I mean? Like, especially with a lot of people that have so much potential to get, like, more money out of it. And I say more money out of it because it's, like, for most people, like, I don't know. You're not taking advantage of the situation. You know what I mean? Like, being that big in your situation, not taking advantage of it, instead of trading meme coins, still playing in the game is kind of crazy. Oops, it's muted.
Another brand new trio of Donnie, Mason, and Chance on 826. So even though Batman Boog and Niamzo dropped Mason, it looks like he was still able to find a very good trio for himself, so super happy for him. 8th place is Golden Void and Ozone. 9th is NPen, and then rounding out the top 10 was actually Noah W Plays,
What?
Chaos and DC Awesomer. I know all of you guys are asking the question right now, where is Peterbot? Did Peterbot
I think he got
fall off?
11th, I
Why
think.
did Peterbot struggle so much today? And they finished in 11th place.
Oh, could have said better myself. This is still a really good trio, by the way. They probably will still get 1st place, whether you think it or not. I really feel like they still will get 1st. But the fact that Clix got 1st here is just good to see that there's potential for them to get 1st.
Place with 774 points. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to read their match history from today. It was literally so like terrible.
Oh. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So they had this bad of a performance and still placed 11th? That's crazy. I guess granted one of their last, I think they did have 2 20-bomb games, but I mean, this is really bad. Especially even worse for like Peterbot and like cold levels, but still, that's crazy, dog.
To look at. I think that this is just the Peterbot Classic, though, not taking open serious, and then we all know that they will be super locked in once group stages actually come along. I do still have no doubt in my mind that this team is the FNCS favorite, and I would still say they're like a 95% lock to be able to win FNCS. I still don't really have any doubts about this team. This is literally a trio that is currently on a perfect Cash Cup season, going 5 out of 5 and pretty much winning all of those pretty dominantly. but I do actually believe that they might actually have some competition now, which is just going to make FNCS so much more fun to watch. We are looking for the top 99 trios that are going to be qualified to the group stage though. So some other big names is like Muzz, Yapko, and Rise in 14.
It's actually pretty good to see Muzz and Rise have a decent team with Japko. You know how they were like with Clix, so it's good to see that they're getting their own team.
I've seen some people talk about it and they were like, do you think that Muzz and Yapko actually regret dropping Clix right now after how good he has looked with his brand new trio? And I mean, honestly, I don't super think so. So many pros.
This is the thing, they can't regret it because I think Clix just matches better with Batman, Booga, and Yamzo. Batman, Booga, and Yamzo are more used to streaming than I think Muzz and Rise are. Like, I think they're more better under pressure when it comes to streaming.
Talk so highly about Yapko, and Yapko is one of the most underrated players in the game.
Oh yeah, and Yapko is madly underrated too.
He's literally been on like top of damage leaderboards in so many different cash cups now. And I think we do just have to be happy that after the split up, both of these teams were able to find absolutely insane trio options. And especially if you are a Clix fan, seeing how good he is doing right now should just make you very excited for the future. Some other big names though is like Aviv, Booga, and Threats in 17th, Adri's, Acorn, and Pollo in 27th.
Ooh, this is an interesting one. Okay. Aders and Acorn are always like a really good duo, but seeing Pollo here too is crazy. Pretty good to see. 27th place though. A lot of people say Pollo fell off ever since Peterbot. I don't think he fell off necessarily, but he is. I mean, if you consider fall off like not being at first place, I guess technically he did fall off, but I still think he's still doing good in the pro scene.
The brand new trio of Reet, Bryson, Ver, and
whoa, I didn't know this was a new team. This is actually a decent looking team too. I don't know. I think Reet's definitely, honestly, the only controller player that is placing super high that I know of. So cool to see Reet at least placing in here.
54th. So Reet has a brand new trio now, and he was still able to qualify for heats. Bucky, Okus, and Craze.
This is dope to see as well. I'm a big Bucky fan, so that's dope.
Finished in 64th, and then a team that I also want to highlight is 70th place of Somerset, Sieges, and Carrot. Now we
what?
don't know that Somerset had some like
That's
huge
tough.
drama around her name when she actually got banned from FNCS for playing with a cheater.
When?
And then
When?
got unbanned a couple days.
What? Okay. Happy to say I'm unbanned and able to participate in FNCS. Which means looking for trio for Performance Cup. I'm happy that you're unbanned, but it really shows that if you have clout, anything's possible. I was gonna say that. Because SETI, I think SETI, Kevin, and some other people got unbanned because they had better connections. It's Somerset. There's no way she wasn't gonna get unbanned. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it fully a stack. There's no way she wasn't gonna get unbanned. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy work. I always say this, bro, because it's like, I don't know if I got banned. What are they gonna do? Epic Games doesn't really like me that much to begin with. Like, that's crazy work. Wow. Bro, that's crazy work. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh my goodness. Okay. I mean, this is it. We expected this though. There's no way that she wasn't gonna get unbanned for trios. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna comment further. My lawyer says I shouldn't.
Plans actually started, was able to find a brand new trio, and now she is going to actually be in heats. So I mean, huge shout out to Somerset at the end of the day, but I know that there is going to be some controversy around this one.
Of course there is, bro. Like, you expect there to not, like, you can't expect there to not be controversy at the fact that, like, you know, this happened twice now where Epic Games has broken the rules for pros. I won't comment further.
And then finally, a trio that was just barely able to secure the qualifying of 97th place of Owl Pan.
97th Pilot! Oh my goodness, that's actually so tough.
Andy and Pilot. Let's look at the final kin stats now before we actually get onto the heat. So in 10th place on 26.
Golly! Yamzo in first, bro. I'm telling you, bro. People putting Yamzo underrated for no reason, bro. Yamzo in first was 45,000 damage. Click second. Bamabooga third. Peterbot fourth. That's crazy. They placed 11th. He still got that much damage. Kanata in fifth. The GOAT. Cold sixth. Curly, which, sorry, I don't know who that is. Hapko is sick. Virgo is cool and rapid. Nice, dude. That's
6,238 damage.
Yo, if we keep seeing more Curly, I'll have to look him up. Keep seeing me more on the
Rapid.
leaderboard.
9th is Virgo. 8th is Yapgo. 7th is Curly. 6th is Cold. 5th is Kanata. 4th is Peter. And then the top 3 is the entire trio, with 3rd place of Batman Booga, 2nd of Clix, and then in 1st place by almost 10,000 damage is the IGL of Yamzo.
That is absurd. That is a lot of damage, bro. Oh my goodness.
Now what I know a lot of you guys...
Oh my goodness, what is that? Okay, group 1, group stage 2 and 3. Super Bowl heat. Okay, hopefully he's explained what this
we're
is.
actually waiting for is the actual current heats match. Shout out to Fortnite Comp Report for putting this together. I want to quickly break down what I think the best and worst heats are, but I will probably make a whole separate video going so much more into detail on all.
We'll watch and react to a whole separate video about this. Thank you, K-Dog.
I think the worst heat, and if you are a Clix fan, this is a very good sign for you, is Clix's heat. The only like super good trios in that is like Shadow Curve and Ty.
Okay, hold on. Group 1. Let's actually, if we take like just a small gander, G Money's a decent trio. Honestly, bro, yeah, Reed's like the. I will not comment on Asian Jeff. Yeah, Reed looks like a good trio here. Again, Owl might be decent. I know Owl's a decent one. If there is anyone that's good, you can let me know in the comments because I'm not the biggest person when it comes to knowing all this. Group 2 looks crazy. Muzz, Aviv's team. There's Vidil's team. Group 2 looks disgusting. And then Group 3 is even crazier with Rapid and Kanata, Noxy, Curly, Noah. That's crazy, bro.
Tyler and like Mason's brand new trio of Donnie and Chance. But other than that, there really isn't any other like super big name trios. And I really wouldn't even say there's any other like top 5 trios in Clix's whole heat.
I think bro's gonna get shade for that because that's crazy.
The group that is definitely the best though is definitely Group 2. This
Yeah,
group
I was thinking the same thing
about
though.
Code and Ritual, who are obviously the best team, the arguable second best team.
Do you think they did that on purpose? Do you think that Peter Bot, his team, did that on purpose to get into Group 2? I don't know. Let me know.
Cooper and Sphinx, while also having Muzz, Yapko, and Rise, and Booga, Threats, and Aviv. I think Heat 2 is far
Wait, Heat 2 sounds gross.
and away better than basically every single Heat. And then I think
Tonight we have.
Honestly, bro, that sounds gross. I'm gonna give it a bug, bro. Group 2 sounds disgusting. More so, it sounds more fun to watch. Clix might just get the first place. I think Epic Games lined him up for the perfect just 3. Now, if we've seen Clix play basketball, he might just airball. But let's hope that Clix does not airball here. I really think he has this in the bag. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I feel like there's just no way that Clix does not have this in the bag. There's no way that Clix sells this. Please don't sell, Clix. Please don't sell.
this group is definitely Group 3. It has like Bolts, Kanata, and Rapid, Noah W plays Chaos and DC Awesomer, Adri's Acorn and Poyo, and Bucky, Okus, and Craze. Let me know which heat you guys actually think is the best in the comments.
All 3 heats are gonna be tough. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They split it up perfectly. Like, Epic Games somehow split it up perfectly.
Comment section down below though, and let's actually move on to EU. Now on EU, we got even more to talk about, from Mr. Savage and Mongrel potentially being in the most stacked group, from
I thought they said they didn't qual. I've heard that so many times. Bro, I'm sorry, Mr. Savage and Mongrel fans. I have heard they haven't qualled so many dang times. I was expecting him to say that. I was fully expecting they didn't qual again. Thank goodness that wasn't the case.
big names that were just barely able to qualify.
I don't know who that is.
Let's start off with the winner of the actual play-ins though, of the trio of Eyedrop, Sky, and Scroll.
I have heard of all 3 of these names before. I don't know if they're like super big, as in like creators. I've heard them before though. This is so fire to see. I want to see them more on the leaderboard. I like here, like, bro, Sky. Like, I don't mean to glaze, but like that's a tough name. Know what I'm saying, Gangi? So like, that's cool to see that I've heard these names before flown around. Cool to see them first.
Now these guys finished with 950 points.
They played 16 matches? How do you play that many games, Gangi? That's crazy. How do you go about playing 16 games?
They were able to win 4 out of the 16 total games they played. They had an average placement of 8.9 out of 16 games, which is just absolutely insane, and an average elims of 11.5 as well.
That's
insane
gross.
Consistency for this trio, and especially for them being the trio that was able to win the very last Cash Cup to them.
Golly, 22K? That's money. That's money.
Now also winning the play-ins. These guys are on an absolutely insane run right now. Second place though is the trio of Swizzy, Queasy, and Mustache.
Okay, we expected this. 19 games? Yo, how in the world do you play 19 games? But Sweezy, Queasy, and Mustache, I ain't gonna lie, that's a bar right there. But like, I expected this personally. You maybe expected this as well. It EU wise, if you're not like too big in the EU, just to let you know, this is like the team you usually see. So it's cool to see that they're doing really good. Hopefully they do really, really good in the next wave. But it's cool to see that, you know, they're really high on the leaderboard.
They finished with 820 points. They were also able to win 2 out of their 19 games today. They also finished with the second most elims total in the entire tournament with 193.
193, that's crazy.
Third was Wheat, Vladiak, and Dan DePuzo.
I have not heard of these three. Maybe I've heard the second name, but I've not heard of these three.
On 808. Fourth was the EU favorite.
All right, we know this. I know Vino, and Flixie. Cool little fourth. Vino's getting now the Clix treatment where he keeps getting fourth place, it seems like. But, hey, I think people overly love Vino. I say overly because there's like an overwhelmingly amount of people that always think he's going to get first. I think he's a really good player, but I don't think he's going to get first this time. You know what I mean?
Favorites of Vico, Vino, and Flixie on 799. They finished with the most elims as we would expect.
What? They got fourth with the most elims.
Expect them to with 212 total elims.
Yo, that is so many kills, bro. That is crazy.
While also having an average placement of 12.5. They had a lot better day today than they did yesterday. If we just read their best games from today, it was a 16 elimination win, 14 elimination second, 22 elimination third, 9 elimination 8.
So it wasn't even the wins that they got. It was the third place 22 kills and then the 11th place 27 kills. I think if they didn't die this game, they probably would have gotten second, honestly. I think this game had more potential, probably would have gotten more kills, and then obviously the placement would be super important. I really think they could have gotten second. Sometimes they sell like that, as in like any pro does that, but in this scenario, it looks like they sold these last 2 games. Technically the last 3, but this is where it like, this counted a lot, and then if they maybe I don't know, there's potential to do better.
27 elimination 11. When I go into the group stages later, you will see these guys are also probably in the most stacked group, but I still really don't have any doubt about them qualifying for grands. 5th place is Kirma, 6th is Frosted, 7th was Vania, Pixie.
Oh, that's dude. I know 7th place. 7th place is sick. Pixie, Mary's Cow, and Vandiak. Didn't we just see that name before? Whatever. Pixie and Mary's Cow are both pretty good trios. I haven't heard of these other ones though. I've not heard of these other ones though. Maybe I've heard of Mesfit. I think. Hopefully I said the name right, but I don't know the rest of them.
8th was Noms, and then in 9th place, being able to place top 10 in the play-ins after having a rough couple weeks of Mr. Savage.
Whoa. Okay. Call me crazy. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's sick to see though. So they got 9th place. That's good. Hopefully he shows like what they did though.
Mongrel and Panzer. Now these guys finished with 715 points. They were able.
Wouldn't it be so cool?
Okay, K-Dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I respect the bag. Because I'm gonna do the same thing. I respect the bag, bro. Dude, every single time I've reacted to that K-Dog video, I think I've only hit like 1 or 2 ads. I've hit 4 already. Shout out K-Dog, bro. A money getter.
Their 18 games, and this trio is going to have a lot of decisions to make. I know I keep talking about when I go over the actual group stages, but it looks like these guys are going to be currently contested since they are going to be in group 3. There is a real possibility that this trio ends up going back to the Bird because Huddy's trio was not able to qualify, and they really were the only notable team that was landing Bird. And I'm pretty sure there's also going to be an update this week that adds more metal to that drop spot.
Dude, Niantic just does what they want. like obviously, like it's their game, whatever. Dude, it's first, like, I don't know if y'all remember, but you probably remember the slurp cactuses that they removed for Mongrel and Mr. Savage, and now they're just adding metal to one of the POIs. Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's crazy work, bro. Bro, Epic Games does not like Mongrel or Savage.
So it will go back to being as good as it was before it got nerfed, which was the original reason why Mr. Savage's trio left this spot in the first place. I think especially since Combeck's trio is a very good team off spawn there, and they have played super well from it. I think it would just be smarter for Mr. Savage and Mongrel to go back to the Bird and at least get an uncontested.
I really thought they did good at the Bird. I don't know where they're landing now, but I really thought that they performed the best at the bird. But obviously, I don't think they landed the bird this time, and they performed pretty well.
Drop spot going into heats. Their heat doesn't start for like a whole nother week though. They are literally playing in the very last heat. So these guys will have so much time to do things like VOD review, get used to the bird drop spot again while playing like scrims and things like that.
I have a question. I don't know if y'all know, if y'all play competitive, if y'all know pros, if y'all know that, how much do they VOD review? Like, I know it's good to VOD review, but like, how often is that? Like, is that like does that take a long time? Like, I'm really curious because I'm not someone who's going to be playing as a pro anytime soon with arthritis, but I'm really curious, like, how long do people VOD review? You know what I'm saying?
And I think that will just end up being a smarter decision for them rather than just like 50-50 contesting a drop spot versus a team that is very good. When the way that you qualify to grands is either placing top 5 or winning a game, I just think it is more likely that they're able to do that if they land at a spot like the bird. And then rounding out the top 10 was actually...
I want to say, oh, this is sick. Okay, Pink Walks and Malabuka. That's actually a really sick trio to see. Heck yeah, bro. That's actually so tough to see. Let's go. I was gonna say before, I really hope to see Mongrel and Mr. Savage on the leaderboard again. I think a lot of people say that, but like, bro, we have seen them fail so much. They have failed so much. It would just be cool to see one time of them actually getting hard on the leaderboard. I'm talking at least above 5th place. You know what I mean? I think Mongrel's community, Mr. Savage's community, I think half the people on EU want this to happen. Because I feel like at this point, like, people keep saying they've fallen off. I don't think they fall off. It's just they're not getting the right click. But I feel like with this one time that they're doing right now, they've got it. As long as they keep it and they improve it in these next couple weeks before Grands, I really feel like they have a good chance of doing better.
Ping walks in Malibu.
This is cool to see. I like Pink. Pink is a really cool streamer. Good at the game, obviously. So cool to see their trio on 10.
Remember though, we're looking for those top 99 trios, which is a lot, and I know that. But some other big names that are able to qual. It's like 11th of Pickstorm and Demas.
Oh, nice.
Seti, Hari, and Cammy finished in.
These were the names we were talking about before that got unbanned quickly, even though they cheated. But cool to see him 28th. By the way, that's old now. Like that stuff about them getting banned, it's like a little older now. So don't even like worry about it now. But you know dang well when that first came out, bro, I was tweaking about it. And the only reason I was is just because like you know, some pros getting better access than others. You know, I was yapping for me. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But yeah, that's like old news. But you know, it's cool to see that they're still doing good. Cool to see that it doesn't seem like they're cheating anymore. So that's good to see. But
28th,
it's something I've noticed.
In 30th. Now, like I said in yesterday's video, this trio actually went from not being able to qualify for any trio Cash Cup finals.
Okay, what I mean by a good team, because I know they didn't qual, I saw potential in them. I really did see potential when it comes to this EU team. Hearing them from K-Dog's videos, I thought they had a lot of potential, because even though they weren't doing as good, it seems like they're doing better now, which is good.
Together to being able to make heats now, so
I was about to say, because he just said they weren't doing good, but I saw the potential in that trio.
Shout out to these guys. Truex, Tayson, and Chicho finished.
Wow, 36th. I feel like this is a Tayson thing though, like placing a little bit lower in the practice and then seeing like way higher later. I think this is Tayson.
In 36th, Pink, Nebs, and Chino in 44th,
Nice.
Chap, Yonis, and Noah Riley in 50th, and we do have a lot of controversy to talk about with these guys in a little bit as well. And then let's talk about a trio that was just barely able to make it in literal 99th
No way did Thomas HD do that.
place. So
Hold on.
Yo, hold on, K-Dog. K-Dog, is red that high? K-Dog, you gotta be joking, Gengi. Oh my goodness, that's absurd.
very last spot of Tripper and Thomas HD and Ferdoxy. Now these guys were able to clutch up the very final game they played today, getting a 4 elimination third. But if they were just
By the way, K-Dog, make these videos 16 minutes. They'll get more ads.
one more elim short, then these guys would not have been able to qualify for heats, which would have just been so unfortunate for these guys because they really have looked super good all season long. I know I just had that whole yap session about why Mr. Savage's trio should go back to the bird, and it looks
Shout out Yap Session.
like we have just got confirmation from Mr. Savage himself.
Dude, I love the quality of this photo. We were letting Bird Group 3.
That he will be going back to the bird. So I
Nice.
think he basically did agree with everything I had to say before that, and I am very happy with this decision.
Double yap.
Let's talk about a trio that was not as fortunate though, of the team of Cheatin, Rezon, and Kadu. Now
106th. Oh wait, hold on. 106th? That's insane. What? Where'd you guys go? Oh, dude, that's
These
crazy.
guys unfortunately finished in 106th place, so
That's
they were not
unfortunate.
able to qualify for the group stages, and that led to a whole crash out on Twitter from Rezon. His first tweet was, Yanis and Chap are officially the biggest SOBs in all of Fortnite. And then this Google Translate is pretty terrible. Rezon basically said,
the Google Translate was horrible, dude. Can't hug.
and everyone in this whole community except for Video
Friends say, and then everyone in this whole community except Video are humanly seen sons of the. Ooh, you shouldn't go crying when I grieve his whole year, and that's bothers me zero. Oh, bothers me zero, bro. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
and a couple other people are humanly. And then he talks about Yanis again, and he shouldn't go crying when he griefs his whole year, and that doesn't bother him at all when that he is going to do that. So I mean, when you really look at it, this whole situation is a little bit sad because we all know how close like Yanis and Rezon have been for the longest time. And even when they were playing with like Noah Riley and everything, they were super close friends. But if you don't know what actually happened to Rezon to lead to him being in this situation, Yanis, Chap, and Noah Riley allegedly ended up Q-sniping Rezon's trio in their very final 2 games.
Allegedly. Who is this? I thought that was Aussie Antics. That's not Aussie. Who is that? He has a cool background though. Who is that?
And just griefing them so that they were not able to qualify.
That's
and I mean,
crazy.
if we talk about this in both the Fortnite standard and just like the ethical standard, I guess, if you're talking about this strictly for Fortnite, this is a very smart play for Yanis, Noah Riley, and Chap, because Rezon's trio was like the only team that was really going to contest them in like heats and even most likely grand finals as well. So
I mean, fair enough, but how did they get them? You know what I mean? Because we never know if the other team was streaming and, you know, someone tapped into one of these. So, there's that. There's always that. And you could be like, you'd hear it in the stream. No, you don't need to hear it. You can turn the volume all the way off on your phone and look down and play. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Targeting is a weird thing in the game. It's smart to do it, but you have to, like, do it the right way.
if you're able to get that team out of your lobby, you're basically just making a really smart play that is going to benefit you in the future. But then if you think about it on like a personal standpoint to how close like Rezon used to be with these guys.
See, you can't put in emotion with business. And yes, I'm going to make Fortnite competitive business, because at the end of the day, if you can make money from it, it is business. You have to pay taxes on it, so it's income, it's business in some sort. So I feel like adding emotion to it's probably one of the dumbest things you could do at the end of the day. So I really feel like if they targeted them the right way, then that's totally cool. I feel like if they targeted them the wrong way, stream something wise, I think that's terrible.
It is really unfortunate, but Rezon has actually publicly stated so many times now that he is literally just playing to grief Yanis because
That's crazy. See, that's crazy.
they dropped him. So I mean, what do you really expect?
That's crazy. Like, that, if someone comments that, I'm surprised Epic Games doesn't do something about that. You know what I mean? Like, listen to what he says.
He is literally just playing to grief Yanis because
He's playing just to grief. Hackers have that same mentality. Hackers rage hack, meaning they hack just to ruin it. And there's a chance, in the sense that he's playing just to ruin it, this would more so lead to being able to find inside info of how they're playing. Like, that doesn't sound right. Now, granted, it'd be difficult to get him banned for that, unless he publicly says he's stream sniping, or they show proof of him stream sniping. But, see, the way he says that, that's dumb, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna ruin another person's success just because they dropped you. I feel like that's just copium for you being butt. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
because they dropped him. So I mean, what do you really expect them to do at the end of the day? Now let's actually talk about what the groups or heats are currently looking like, whatever you want to call it. Huge shout out to KXR for
Yo, KXR, you're goated, bro. Because I don't know how much you have to pay me to do this. I wouldn't even do English homework when I was in high school, let alone this.
This graphic. And the group that I really want to talk about the most, I'll probably make a whole separate video going over like every single team's drop spot. But since this is a very big topic, the group that I really want to hone in on is Group 3. Now
Whoa, Group 3 looks absurd.
I think this is like just the undeniable best group. This group has the best trio in EU of Vico, Vino, and Flixie, arguably the second best team on EU of Cammy, Seti, and Hari, and they also have arguably the third best team on EU of Malibuka, Ping, and Walk.
Oh my goodness, bro, Group 3 is crazy stacked.
While they also have Thomas HD and this
What?
This is also the group that Mr. Savage and Mongrel are currently in.
Oh my goodness. No one's gonna watch the other ones. I'm gonna keep it. No one's watching the other ones. Who's gonna watch? That one is so stacked. It has the top 5 people that you want to watch.
This whole thing is honestly just insane to look at. It is kind of crazy how we all want like Mr. Savage and Mongrel to qualify for grands. I don't even want to necessarily say arguably. They just straight up are in the most difficult.
They're not qualing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If they qual, I'll stream for 2 days straight. I just don't think they are. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I just don't think this is possible. And the reason I don't think this is possible is because they're in the hardest situation to be in possible. Quite frankly, arguably the top 4 best trios are in that group. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I think a lot of the hope is that like Vico, Vino, and Flixie will win game 1, and then like Cammy, Seti, and Hari will win a game, and like Malibuka will win a game 2. And so then like once the better teams are out of the lobby, then it'll make it a lot easier for Mr. Savage and Mongrel to be able to qualify. It is just a little bit unfortunate. Groups are, I don't want to say they're random because I know they're not, and like I'll put up a picture on how the seating works.
Oh, whoa, this is interesting. So, I'm surprised they publicly say this. Because I can 100% see if P-Rock gets first, people are going to try and get second or 5th or 8th or 3rd, 4th, 9th. I am really shocked this is public. I'm going to keep it a buck.
Savage and Mongrel literally got like by far the hardest group based on this seeding right here. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys think that they will still be able to qualify for grands or not? And also based on
I really wish they were random now that I think of it, because now that they're not random, there could be a lot of planning behind the scenes, man.
Group picture that you have seen. Do you think any group is harder than Group 3 right now? Remember, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Hey, I appreciate y'all so much for showing up to today's video. This was K-Dog's beautiful Clix world record winning in FNCS. Some funny beef that's going on as well. God bless. These loves y'all. Have a fantastic day. And K-Dog, I'm running more ads than you, buddy.